5 travel items to welcome on your next excursion. 1. A computerized gear scale to quiet your tension that your sack is overweight. And that you will not need to reallocate your effects with your bag open on the floor, so that the entire air terminal might see. Perhaps this is an unmistakable trepidation that I for one have. You can likewise switch among pound and kilogram estimations. Promising surveys. I can't envision how we would have dealt with a major worldwide excursion without this. It saved us such a lot of pressure and, I'm certain, shock charges at the air terminal. This scale works and was precise on 4 flights. First flight was a test at 46 pounds, and Delta scales said it was 46 pounds. The following 2 flights were at 49 pounds, and both joined together and Delta viewed it as 49 pounds. The sack on the 4th flight weighed 49, yet the unified scale viewed it as 48 pounds. 4 unique air terminals and scales demonstrated that this scale is a decent, minimal expense, must-have thing for air travel. Get it from Amazon for $9.39, accessible in 4 tones and a 2-pack. 2. A convenient entryway lock, an unquestionable requirement for any individual who travels solo or simply needs some additional solace while voyaging or at home. It's really simple to introduce and eliminate, fits in practically all entryways, and is sufficiently little to stash in a pack. Note this can get hailed with going through security, so you might need to place it in an effectively available spot in your really look-at pack to be protected. Promising survey. I went on a performance excursion to Europe and Africa and utilized the entryway lock to support security. The lock fits and gets the lock. It's extremely simple to utilize. I would simply propose you watch the video and practice at home before your vacation. Get it from Amazon for $11.99, likewise accessible in a 2 and 4 pack. 3. An enemy of burglary knapsack with the principal body zipper within against your back while being used so you can feel more secure. Realizing that no one will actually want to unfasten it when you're in a jam-packed new space. Besides the fact that the rucksack opens from within, yet it likewise has a telephone pocket, report pocket, front zippered pocket, and an outside side pocket. It's likewise made of nylon, so it's waterproof and has a tie to transform it into a shoulder pack. Promising survey. This is a must-purchase for global voyagers. I can't express an adequate number of astounding things about this rucksack. It's shockingly extensive for how little the sack is, which makes it versatile, pragmatic, and agreeable while having it on. This rucksack endured a whole excursion through different air terminals and delays, and all over our outing through Europe. It was astonishing. Since the primary zipper sat against my back, I never stressed over getting my things taken. This rucksack additionally is very solid. It was the ideal day pack to accumulate trinkets and gifts for loved ones and hold anything that I pushed in it. Get it from Amazon for $26.99, accessible in 2 sizes and 8 tones. 4. A 3D molded resting cover planned with a 3D formed shape, which simply implies there's more space where your eyes go. So there's no tension on them. You can likewise try and open them, yet it actually gives all-out haziness. So you can attempt to get some ZZZs on your flight so you don't show up thoroughly fly-slacked. Besides, it accompanies a bunch of earplugs to shut out all the clamor around you. Promising survey. This covers allows zero to light in. I wore it on a global flight and failed to remember I had it on. I woke up and thought I had passed on briefly. It's that great. Get the set from Amazon for $16.99, accessible in 7 tones. 5. An Anchor accusing port of 6 USB ports so the entirety of your gadgets can get to 100% simultaneously and just have to utilize one outlet. At the point when you get to your room and understand there's just 2 outlets in the most badly designed places, you'll be happy you stuffed this. Promising survey. I got one of these before a global outing to facilitate the charging needs of 2 telephones, a tablet, and helper power gadgets. It functioned admirably. I simply required one power source and one fitting converter, and I could charge every one of my gadgets. I began involving it for all my movement. While not voyaging, it remained in that frame of mind until I understood that it was much more significant at home. Thus, presently it sits on a work area in the kitchen, as a rule with at least one gadget's charging. At the point when our grown-up kids were home for Thanksgiving, it truly got an exercise. That is the point at which I chose to purchase 2 more as a present for each of the young men. Strongly suggested. Get it from Amazon for $26.99, accessible clearly.